Start at 10:30. We're a little early. A little bit early. That's all right. Happy Friday, everybody. What? Weird. Word. Can hear him bumping on something.
They were just singing a song a little bit ago. Sharing.
Got one? Yep, saved it just in time.
Two girls sitting on it trying to get it.
Oh, little shits.
Jem and one of the brothers.
Good morning, Tina. Scrambling over here trying to pick up everything, get everything. I'm going to take some metal to the recycler, get rid of that. Got a lot of things to do before you get here. My new tires are coming in today. Woohoo! Happy Friday, Coral. Just feels, when you're out here with one car, you know, it just feels better to have it running properly and good tires. And I had what, 2 blowouts and 2 flats. 2 blowouts and a flat. Terrible. Blowouts are scary. What's up, Debbie? Share this out. I wonder how much we're using. How much we're using on that. I think that's like 100. Can't remember the fan. I'm trying to figure out our what our solar system can take. Good morning, Joy. How's everybody doing today? Cock-a-doodle-doo. He's out here strutting his stuff again. Is he out?
Just out there getting it.
Oh, yeah. Was he in the run?
He saw me get in there.
Yeah. I know, you finally caught me. Glad you're here, Debbie. I started a little bit early, but that's all right. Finally taking a break. Nice. Finally got the day off. Ooh, Friday's a good day to have off. Kind of nice when you own your own business. I mean, you can set your own hours, but kind of. If you're swamped with work, you can't. But and Tina, 3 weeks off. Nice. Very nice. What are you gonna do with all that time on your hands, other than coming out here? Relax. Get out into the yard. How about Mike? Has he got 3 weeks off, or is he still working? Your dog sitting? Oh, that one that's by the water? That lady's dog by the water? See, I remember a little bit of something about those who watch me. Supporters. Why don't we have a sage? Why not? We've got the torch right here, too. He's still working, but he has 10 days off. Nice. Two houses over. Well, that means you're still by the water, right? Peaceful. The water's always peaceful to me, unless it's a storm or something. Water's a good therapy for me. Yeah, not sweetgrass. This is sage. I need to get some sweetgrass.
Yeah.
I should be able to find some around here somewhere. We've got reservations all the way around us. I need some sweetgrass, so I haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, it's been like a couple months.
Yeah. How did we get that?
Someone sent it to us.
Somebody sent it to us, yeah. Hello, Marita. Well, welcome. You're new here. Burn this whole thing. I'll just send you a whole sage bush. Kathy could, but that grows wild. White sage grows wild. It's called California white sage, and it's one of the only places that it grows. She's what? Oh, okay. That's all right. So we are doing readings. Oh, we only got 4 people in here now. What happened? Was that boring you? Somebody's on YouTube. I think that's Marita. And 3 on Facebook. Friend of Wisconsin. Yeah, I think it's more prevalent there, like in the Midwest. I think that's where sweetgrass grows wild. And I was told you do the sage first, and the sage neutralizes everything, all the energy. Then you burn some sweetgrass, and it kind of sweetens so it gives that positive. Happy Friday, everybody. Looks like a few of you are getting some rest, which is good. So now both of you work hard, at least a couple of you. that I know of. Debbie and Tina. And Tina's coming down here pretty soon. 17th, 18th. Got to move the trailer, move everything else, dig a flat spot, level it out. I wish I had a skid steer tractor.
Something.
Oh my God, a tractor would be so nice with a digger on it. Even with the skid steer, you can make like you just keep digging down and you make like a Wallapini style. I guess it's not Wallapini style, but kind of. What? That was me.
Sarah's still out there doing that?
Oh, that was me kicking my foot.
Yeah, Jim and one of the problems great. Try to figure.
Okay, Debbie, sounds good. I am going to Winslow, Arizona. Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. One of these days, I need to get a picture with at that spot. Glenn Fry and you have to log off. Okay, no problem. Glenn Fry and damn it. It's the guy that sings Dirty Laundry. Don Henley. There's like statues of both of them on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, with the flatbed Ford right out there in front. They're really
Proud of you.
proud of the Eagles stopping or using their name. And boy, does Arizona play a lot of Eagles on the radio. Holy shit. Especially that song. Take it easy. Good song. I like Travis Tritt's version too. I think he redid it, didn't he? Back in the 90s. Hello, Tracy Finney from the UK, from England. My accent isn't very good. And I'm really bad at an Australian accent, so I'm not even going to try that one. Say, g'day, mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. What was that, Dumb and Dumber, when he's doing that? That movie was funny. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh no, I might have to put some ice on it. Need to get those ice packs back in the freezer so we can use them. Even if that like that little fan over here blowing on it. But when it gets like hot, it's not gonna work. Prawns, prawns are like the shrimp on steroids. My dad sent me enormous shrimp one year for Christmas. Oh my God, those shrimp were like, yeah, they were big, fat shrimp. I guess you call them prawns, but he sent us like, I don't know, 3 pounds of them. It was good. Norman loves shrimp. I love shrimp too, but I'm not like a. Hello, Divyansha Mishra. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the $100. Yeah, we'll catch up later. I'll give you a short reading right now, though. But thank you, Debbie. I really appreciate it. I need it right now. I mean, don't we always need it, but much needed. You just paid for me to get my tires on. Ooh, I love crab. I was talking to my mom the other day about crab because she used to work for the school board and she could order stuff from like where the schools order for school lunch or whatever. And she was getting it like, I asked her, and she's like, I don't know, but I know it was really cheap, like $20 for a bunch of crab legs. Man, we loved it when my mom would bring crabs home. Like, oh yeah, some hot butter, some lemon juice. Oh, crab is so good. You've had crab. You had crab legs. They're crab cakes. And I think we've had crab before. Yeah, when we went to like the Chinese buffet, you've had it.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Debbie wants a short reading, and then we're going to probably do a longer form reading in private.
She back in yet?
I haven't seen her yet, but she'll be back. She said she had to sign off to do it. And she just paid for my tires to get mounted, thank God. I was wondering where that, and I got dog food to pay. That dog food's like $45 for 30 pounds, 40 pounds. But I have pretty big dogs, and they eat probably a cup and a half, 3 cups a day altogether. No, 6 cups a day altogether. Wow.
We're going to a cup and a half. And then a cup and a half. That's only 3 cups.
No, I'm doing a cup and a half for each.
Yeah.
Every meal.
So 6,
Yeah, 6 cups. Damn.
Plus
Love the storms on the water. Yeah, crab cakes are awesome.
Plus his half a cup.
Did you want just a general, Debbie, or did you have a question? And thank you for the 100. That's really going to help, because I was wondering how I was going to get my tires mounted. Got new tires coming in. And I'm excited. It's weird when you get excited about shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I consider it like toys. It's like I'm excited, like, because it's just going to be nice to have some nice tires on there. Then I got to do my front end, replace all that. The parts are already here for that. But it's been raining and windy. Oh, and not to mention, let's just put tariffs on every country. So now,
Right.
Let's put a bunch of small businesses out of business.
Right.
That's what it's doing. I'm already seeing it happen. And I'm not either way. Trust me, I don't trust any of them. Right or left. They're all part of the same. Right cheek and left cheek are all the same asshole. Hello, Michelle. Ooh. Fired up today. Might have been that energy shot I took. It's ridiculous watching that man baby just how people like follow him, like, oh yeah, let's get tariffs on and kill everybody. No, it's the deal, man. It's the art of the deal, Michael. There's no art to this deal.
Not for the regular folks.
Yeah, gotta have good tires, especially out here. But anywhere, I bought some rims last year, and they had tires on them. They were just used. They still had tread on them, but apparently they've been sitting out in the sun, because once one got a flat, which it wasn't those, but I put one of the other ones on that came with the rims, and I had 2 blowouts with 2 of those tires. So going, 65 miles an hour down the road, it's kind of scary. All right, and then I had a slow leak on one of them. So I guess those tires are no good anymore, but the rims are good. And I got them for like really good deal, like $250 for 4 rims. All right, Debbie, you got the insects card, which means you basically have support. I think a lot of this has to do with like help with your dad. You have that support, but you have support from unexpected places too. So just know that, trust that. Whenever you start to get stressed out, know that you have support from spirit. I mean, a lot of these orbs you're catching, I think a lot of that, like she catches a lot of orbs on her cameras, which is awesome. She's saying that they're shoving her and pushing her, and just got to stand up to them. Some of them are just unevolved spirits, so they're trying to get your attention. Hello, Nia. Hey, you're very much in the spiritual realms these days. You got the soul retrieval card, which is reclamation, which is about kind of just rediscovering who you are, your true soul, your true origins, what you're truly made of. So it's all about trusting yourself and then having some plans for the future. You got the upper world, create and manifest plans for the future. This is all about the future, this card. It's all about getting visions. You're already getting visions of what you want and where you're going to be. Trust those things and work toward them. And trust that those messages are right. Don't be afraid to go for it. And then you got the emu. Oh, yeah, we're doing animal spirit messages today. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Got that right. And yeah, we can talk tomorrow. I might be able to talk tonight, but I'll be gone pretty much all day today. But yeah, we'll set some time up where we can just chat for a while. Thank you very much for the $100. I really appreciate it. It really helps. Yeah, I had to finance them, but got to do what you got to do. I didn't have $500 to just throw at tires. So, you think when you move out here and you don't have rent anymore, that it's just cheaper. It's not, because you're spending on things for your homestead. I mean, it can be once we get to a certain place where we don't need to have or buy anything and invest in. But since we've been here, we bought solar system, which costs a lot of money. A trailer. We built a chicken coop. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you spend on that. But it's an investment in what you're doing. Like, you're not renting it. Okay. If I get some time today, I'll hit you up. I've got to go turn in some scrap metal. Hello, Daleen. And then so we've got to go to Winslow. That takes about an hour to get there. About 2 hour round trip. Got to go pick up my tires. Hopefully I can get them mounted today. And then I'm going to pick up some pallets, do some pallet building. Pallets you can use a lot for a lot of things out here, because we're not really close to a lumber yard. So the pallets work, but they're free. So might as well utilize them. I really need to shave. I kind of look good with the beard, but it drives me nuts, especially when it gets hot. Like, oh, already got long hair. That gets hot. Me and Norma are basically in our bathing suits when it gets really hot. The weather is beautiful today. It's like, I think it's supposed to hit like low 70s to mid 70s. Slight breeze.
72
no now. Chemtrails in the sky for 2 days in a row. What's going on? Little cloudy, like just some puffy. You'll love the. If you ever come out here, you'll love the scenery, like the skies. But yeah, it's beautiful today. It's what I moved out here for, this kind of weather. And we get this kind of weather, like it's a little bit cooler, but we get this kind of weather in November, December, end of October, November, December. So we get a good 2.5 months of like moderate weather. You preparing to leave when it's over? Yeah, it's nice. I mean, wait too long. You don't want to come here in the summer. I mean, unless you're okay with heat. It's not that humid heat like you get.
One of these days we'll have that shade.
Year round, what would you say the temperature is year round? About 65, 70, like average. But in the summer, it gets hot. Like, it's not Phoenix hot. It doesn't get like 120, 130 degrees, but it gets up to 100. It gets a little over 100 sometimes. And then in the winter, it gets The cold months are January and February, and even March. Mostly January, February. But this year we had a late storms or early spring storms. It almost seems like we're getting monsoons. But it's in this. That's the cool thing about in the summer is we get monsoon season from like June to the end of August or middle of September, and it rains a lot. Like it'll just come through, and all of a sudden you'll see like a bunch of different cells like raining, and it dumps a bunch of water at one time. General for the month. Thank you very much, Nia. Thank you for the $10 PayPal. But I mean, for the most part, it doesn't like it. We don't get loads of snow. Like we get snow, and we had a pretty good one this year, but it melted within a day. And the soil drains around here, so it's not always muddy unless it dumps on us for a minute, for a couple days. But even then, we live in like the plains, so there's a lot of grass. You just drive on the wild grass. Some people, some neighbors, I'm not going to mention any names, drive right in the ruts when it's muddy. Like just make the roads worse. Why are you doing that intentionally? Now you got to let everybody else that is in here drive on those rutted roads. Some people are kind of dim. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, first cards for the first part of the month. I mean, already kind of went through that, but we'll just go 4 weeks from now. You got the creativity card. So creativity will be flowing. You're going to feel inspired. When you feel inspired to create, do it. And I know I can't remember what you do, but I know you do something very creative. And then you got the flute card, which is expressing that, again, expressing that artistic side of yourself, that creative side of yourself. And then toward the end or toward the next, around the 10th of next month, you got the plant medicine card, which is all about truth and accepting truth for what it is. Oh, yeah, we get antelope here and we get cows. They're not really wild, but apparently there's some elk and porcupines down south of us, just a couple of miles. Hello, Tricia. Yeah, we get coyotes. Coyotes. All I've seen is coyote. Oh yeah, we get like hawks, and I haven't seen an eagle yet. Vultures, rattlesnakes. We did see one of those last year. Setting up your conference in June. Nice. So there's the truth card, the plant medicine card, which is about accepting truth for what it is and working from that perspective. So not being in a denial about anything or fantastical about it. How would I say fantastical, right? And you got the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So let it just flow. Like a chameleon, right? You blend in. Yep. Oh, did you send 2 payments, Amy? Looks like you sent 2. I haven't seen any porcupine. I mean, I've seen them when I was driving to Winslow. I've seen them up in a tree, but I don't ever go down there. I need to go down there. There's actually Indian petroglyphs and a few things. I mean, we live right in where the natives lived, the Puebloan Indians and the even before that. So you did send me 20 altogether. Do I need to send you a 10 back? Did you mean to do that? If so, thank you. If not, I can just send it back or refund it. Yeah, it's showing 2. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, if I go in there and when we're done, I'll refund it to you. Because it is showing another payment being made. So I can send it back to you. Maybe, yeah, it might be just that it's showing two different notifications. So it does that when I get paid on when you pay me through that one said 3 minutes and one said 1 minute ago. So I'll just send her back. It's no big deal. You're very welcome. Yeah, I think she accidentally made 2 payments. But we'll see, because I am getting, let's see, one's from PayPal, one's from PayPal Business. So, no, they're both from PayPal. So I don't know. We'll check it out. If I did, I'll send it back. Okay, so this one's only showing one. I'll just check it out later. I don't need to worry about it right now. When I'm done, I will. I'll check it out. Do, 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 do. So how's everybody doing? What have we got planned for the weekend? Leave it in comments. I'd like to know. They you hear them up there bumping again, pecking. I mean, sometimes they're just quiet. They don't sing a song. They're just quiet. I'm gonna clean this thing. I'd like to take this thing out. We could check. We could check. Yeah, we could use this for extra counter space and storage.
Mhm.
It just needs to be cleaned.
Yes.
That black stuff. The black.
Might need a little more of that if you find some more.
All right. Do it the Tina way where she covers it with plastic saran wrap. It's a good idea. So much dust. We gotta dust too. All over the doors.
All everywhere.
And it's been windy, so it's just yeah. You can't get away from the dust out here.
Yeah.
It's a ranch. I saw them drilling for a well. Damn lucky. We had a well out here. Oh man. We'd have a pond. We'd have ducks. My my friend that lives southern, she lives south of us. She's down in like, I think, I don't know if it's close to Phoenix or not. She had property out there. She has a pond and she gets like has a trail cam and she gets something every night. She'll get owls, rabbits, coyotes, even the little peck. What do they call those things? Javelina. I know, Debbie. Well, you got some time to rest, so use that time to rest. Quit stressing about shit. You don't have control over any of it. Remember that. What is that? AA prayer. I mean, I'm not into AA, but that's a good prayer. Basically, and if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, you really don't have any control over anything. I mean, you can make your own decisions on things, but you don't have control of the outcome, right?
Grant me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, wisdom to know the difference.
Yeah. I thought there was something about things I can't change. Just gotta, like Kathy says, in with the good shit, out with the bullshit. In with the good shit, out with the bullshit. You're doing the best you can. Don't wear yourself out. I know sometimes that's easier said than done. Thank you, Michelle, for the $12. Thinking that's on Venmo. And you pick up other people's stress too, and you soak it in. A lot of you do that here that I'm seeing, that I know. Tina, Debbie, Kathy isn't here today. She's running errands, but she did let us know she was going to do that, or she was doing that. Like, remember you're empathic and you pick up on other people's emotions. Don't let yourself get so wound up. It's kind of like me trying to teach, or me learning how golf is the analogy I'm going to use, because it's it's the thing that's taught me how to temper my emotions, not getting stressed out. Like if you hit a ball and it goes in the water and you're pissed off, you go up to hit another ball after you've taken a drop, you're going to hit another shitty shot. It's important to keep a positive attitude. If you're sick or you have ailments and you stress about them, you're going to get sicker. It's just the way life works. And it's easier said than done. I've always kind of been born with I was born with a positive outlook on things. I've always just kind of been, but I get stressed out. The repeating numbers are good, letting you know you're on the right path. And remember, you chose this path. You chose to go through these things. That's what it is. The experiences that we go through, especially the ones that are, traumatic, or, we'll always remember them and how we got through them. And you're just in an experience right now. It's hard, but you wouldn't have taken on the task unless you were ready for it. But the repeating numbers is a good sign. That's letting you know you're on the right path. All right, let's see here. Where's Michelle at? And Michelle, if you have a question, just let me know. Let me make sure she didn't ask one already. Back again, yeah. All right, let's see here. All right, we're going to give you a general message. What spirit needs you to know? Debbie knows a little bit about her dad and dealing with shit, right? She's running errands today, Tina. She let Norma know earlier. Not that she needed to let us know. She's not an employee, but someday I'll be able to employ all of you. At least Kathy, the one that, she does it for a lot of other content creators too. All right, Michelle. Ooh, this actually looks really good. So the seed you've been planting, right? You're creating a new cycle, new life cycles for yourself right now, because you're making better decisions. You're reacting better. You got the medicine wheel, and that is all about cycles and cycles in your life. I mean, that's how life works in many different cycles, whether it's, the moon cycle, a woman's cycle, uh, a life cycle, some come in 1 year cycles, some come in 10-year cycles. I feel like this is more about like your 10-year cycle. Um, Life is changing for you. And I know as much as you want your youngest to be involved, I feel like she's still got some issues that she's got to deal with within. And it really has nothing to do with you. It's more about her and her learning and her maturing. But the tree of life is a good indication that all those seeds you've been planting, like for your school, the move, you're starting to see things come together. And that's where you want to focus your attention right now. Doesn't mean you can't send love to your daughter or your kids, but you're really living your life. You're living a life. You're not just existing. You're making things happen. And you're going to be given a lot of energy to do so. So I would expect, here in the near future, you got the crystals card, which is all about the vibration, raising that consciousness, amplifying that energy, so you can get the job done. So you can see these things through the seeds you planted. And you got the honeybee. Yep, going to be busy. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So with your daughter, be compassionate, be forgiving, understand she's going through her own life cycle. She's not at the point yet where she wants to contact you or starts to look at herself and her own issues. You're doing that, but you can't make anybody else do it. They have to do it on their own. Doesn't mean she doesn't love you, but I feel like she's ignoring you because she feels like she's going to be judged, and she doesn't want to be judged, even if it's by mom. That's kind of the hardest part, getting judged by mom, because you take it to heart. Now, you're doing a good job, Michelle. That's what Spirit's saying. Keep it up. Although there's not many people in here, you're all paying for readings, so thank you. Yeah, just let love and compassion understand she's where she's supposed to be right now. Whether you're not hearing from her or not, I know that's hard, really hard for a mom to deal with. Um, but she's got to figure it out, and I feel like she will. But she's got to go through her own experiences first before she realizes what's important. We might cut this one short today. Not many viewers. Is there anybody else that would like a reading that's in the audience? I think pretty much everybody did. That's watching. You're very welcome. Thank you, Michelle. Have a great weekend. Remember, focus on the positive. You'll bring more positive into your life. And you have been doing a lot better job at doing that. And just because we focus on the positive doesn't mean it's always going to be positive. However, if we're more positive and find those silver linings in those dark places and find that light in those dark places, I know it's been a long time. It's been about, how long has it been for you, babe? With your oldest? 7 years? No, it hasn't been that long. Probably 4 or 5. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, she's dealing with it too. All right, we're gonna do last call for readings. I'm gonna get a reel done, and then I'm gonna head out, like my friend would say. No, I'm not gonna say that joke. It's pretty crude. I haven't heard from him in a minute either. Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Last call for readings. Yeah, it is. And you just kind of get to a point, you're not exactly numb, but you're just like, you know what? I can't make them do anything. They gotta do it on their own. Now, it doesn't mean you can't pop in and say hi. And
I sent her message.
yeah, she sends mental messages.
She's got enough people.
Send love. Yeah. You have a great day as well, Tina. I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, everybody who paid for reading. Debbie, Nia, Michelle. Tina pays for readings all the time, too. So thank you all. Did I miss somebody else? Didn't I think that's it, right? Anyway, have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, just go to www.psychicshaman333.com. Oh, we just froze. Anyway, much love, everybody. Have a great day.